Hello, I'm David John Roach. I'm a composer and I'm going to talk about some orchestral scores that I like. Not just the music, but the published editions too. Today I'm talking about Chris Siddall Music Publishing's edition of James Horner's score to James Cameron's 1986 film Aliens. Whew, oh dear, a clunky and weird start. Is this actually an orchestral score? Well, yes it is. The work was originally performed by the London Symphony Orchestra and the instrumentation, save some synths and studio magic, is pretty standard. Let me get into it. The first thing, and the number one thing, I love about this edition is the way it looks. This isn't a superficial concern. This edition bleeds character, and when I pick it up, I feel like I'm grabbing a graphic novel. The fonts are gorgeous and film specific. The music is spectacularly well edited, so much better than most major publishers. And the cover has a massive queen alien, fire, and a pile of facehugger eggs on it. Wow, you're not gonna get that on the front cover of an Elgar symphony. This score to Aliens is so immersed in the world it relates to. I'm trying to find ways to make my music feel like this. It's hard, this is impressive. The individuality of one's presentation is important. This edition proves it. The second thing I love is the directness of the scoring and presentation. There are plenty of classic Alien-style extended techniques throughout the score. I don't want to be a composer about this and fawn over anything outside of standard methods of performance, but I do love how uncomplicated and clear everything is. The facehugger's cue on page 76 is so crisp looking, but the performers are playing half arco, half collegno, improvising, and there are synthesized sounds. It's easily, clearly done. Clarity of presentation is important. It's everywhere in this score. My last point is that this score illustrates the relationship between a studio engineer and a composer. In the Futile Escape cue, page 136, you can see a bunch of dense chords and clusters marked with an indication that says, with booth echo. This edition is aware that the score is only one part of the process. Things change and develop in the studio. When rehearsing, when mixing, and when mastering, a piece of music doesn't end at the double bar line. So, this was Chris Siddall Music Publishing's edition of the score to Aliens. That is difficult to say. Absolutely one of my favourite orchestral scores that I've ever purchased. The whole thing is very inspiring and makes me very, very happy. And I squeed when I got it out of the package after I bought it. Happy days.